next chapter. Also, these are uploaded super close to each other. So, yeah, this is all getting done in a few minutes. So, part 1 was literally just a few seconds ago for me. I'm just uploading it right now. Anyways, this might be the last one for the day, or I might do the other one, the chapter 3 one today, and then I'm gonna have to wait for chapter 4. So, let's begin. And also, chapter 3 will be super long, just so you know. Like, it will probably be longer than any of the other videos. Like probably will be 20 minutes. It's also no longer than the other ones. It's combined because of how much I want to put in there here and then carry over to the next chapter 1 I'm gonna make. So just so you know, that will be a thing that will happen. Okay. First things first. I'm going to have us begin in a train station as we see as we wake up with Huggy and Poppy. Poppy has been given, and Kissy's there and is heading on PJ as Poppy's being sat on her soda, sorry. Anyways, PJ is an ally, but he's super scared of the prototype, and any second, and if he ever sees him, he'll be scared into submission at any moment, and so he won't join us in many adventures. As Kissy gets off and sends him to his area, she walks up to us and says the voice lines. And this is the one that's gonna save us. As Mommy Longest comes down and I'm gonna describe her design to you as he puts down 1 leg, 2 leg, 4 legs, as he has 6 arms coming down, and on her and she has shoulder pads that have eyes on them, and her back has eyes, and her chest has 1 eye, as her head has 5. He looks at us and says, yeah, he is. He passed Huggy's test. Everyone dies in the first 5 seconds. And when they're lucky, maybe even 10. But oh well, enough of that. We need to get at certain things. There's scary things that has happened to you. You know about it. You're a part of it. So, let's begin. First, we have to who gets the prize. I need a revival pod. I want to revive my husband. And at that exact moment, Prototype takes his body away and says, no, as he takes off Huggy's head and drops it on the floor and saying, you might want to do him, and leaves his body on the floor. I don't need a malfunctioned toy, as he fades into the abyss. Now she mentions, and she has one for Huggy's size, but she doesn't have the ingredients. And she also knows that Huggy, he is missing human in DNA. Without that, he will go feral in a few minutes after a pod. The only reason why he wasn't feral was because he had human DNA, a tiny portion, and before he was put into a make-a-friend machine, but that was all stripped away. Yeah, became feral because he still had a tiny piece. But that tiny piece he has spewed out with the bee juice. Yeah, I was gonna call it that, bee juice. Anyways. After that Huggy, he goes ahead. Not Huggy. Mommy tells us that he has a pod just for Huggy's size. So she sends us to go get it. And it's in Bunny's room. But he only trusts those who beat him in a game. He chooses his favorite game. He calls it Musical Memory. It was designed just for him. We play the game in his favorite tune, and he decides to help us. He gives us the DNA, but then the prototype grabs him and stabs him, and as the bee juice comes out, the syringe falls, and the prototype grabs it, saying, one more test, as Bunzo waves goodbye and then drops lifeless as he gets dragged away with the syringe. And while this is happening, we are a tiny bit, and we're able to revive Huggy's head at least. It's some sanity. We need the entire syringe to close the rest of his body. And we go to the next game. We end up equipping knives onto our backpacks, and we play the game until all the ones in the tunnels come out. Then for the door that would usually come out opens up, and all the colors ruggies work together. We end up ending it. We de-equip the knife hands feature. Then we pick up the swords it has. Then once we close the door, we just pull up and close it. That Huggy, he survives somehow, and wants to kill us. But then we put the door and it ends up getting killed by a prototype who drags the body away, saying, "Yeah, I guess I have to remake you." As we run away before he comes after us, we handed over him on long legs, and he says, "It's past time I'm meeting PJ. I go in to meet PJ when if I think me dead in the prototype. I sent another one of those drones I'm already destroyed." As we get chased by it, of course it is made out of process that we don't know about for now. And it's facing not yet as it goes into the abyss. Then next up we see the nightmare fuel, aka Huggy's head with stitches. He requests that we use the train to get out. We use it, but then, and all of a sudden it breaks down, and the prototype sends out a bunch of drones that combined a giant abomination of all the Vuggies. He's which we have to end up fighting. When he defeated the last head, says, wait, there's time left for me, not much for you. As his head gets digging up, and then the prototype brings out a bomb, we have to defuse, the prototype brings out a bomb, which we have to defuse. And we try to defuse it, but pulls all the wires at once, making it explode in our face, making it lose a single finger. Finger that gets lost. Kissy runs away. They leave and Poppy fell down. And Huggy, trying to calm her, wants to torture one prototype. He crosses his head, and after assisting us, saying, "I've had enough of that one." As the juice spills more on the floor, Prototype knocks it out, saying, "Not time for you." As Mommy tries to attack, he gives her the same fate as Huggy Wuggy. And then as he drops dead,